Hello, welcome for Coachathon day number 4. And I went live a little bit later today, so my apologies. Just got a meeting go over a little bit. But I'm here, day 4. We get to coach again together. So if you're here with me live, let me know in the comments. Say hi. Tell me how are you doing. Happy Thursday. The weather here in Toronto today is true spring, super warm. Yesterday was super cold in the wind, and today we almost overdressed with my husband for going for a walk. So it's very nice. I hope wherever you are, it's nice too. So day 4, I wanted to talk about your self-development as the owner, founder, CEO, leader of your business. However you think about yourself, however you call yourself, I like to call you, my audience, my clients, leaders of your business, because truly we are, right? And whether your title is the founder, owner, CEO, or something else, ultimately you lead your business. And I truly believe, and my philosophy is that in order for your business to grow, you need to grow yourself first. And we chatted a little bit about this yesterday, but today I want to go deep on it, because especially when you're a solopreneur, right? You are the one, you're the brain, the master brain of the operation. Once you grow and you start hiring people and you start having team, then all those brains combined, if you know how to motivate them and create a high performing team, can, of course, contribute to the growth of your business. And the sum of parts become greater, like actually the output of that high performing team can become greater than just the sum of parts. But in the beginning, it's truly you. So think about it this way, that the results that you have right now in your business, whether you're super happy with them or not so happy, or maybe you're satisfied but you want more, are the output or the result of your current level of skill, current level of knowledge, current level of thinking, right? So in order to really up level your business and start getting much better results than right now, you have to up level yourself first, right? And let's think about it in, like, I like to think about it in sports, right? You can grow or learn the basics, how to swim by yourself, right? Like I learned somewhat how to float in the water very late by myself. And it was late because, I lived in Poland, and at that time there was no swimming pools in my town or anything, and no bodies of water around. So it took me quite some time to even learn how to float. Once I knew how to float, then I wanted to get to the point where I wasn't tired by floating in the water or moving forward 50 meters. I needed help to learn that skill. I couldn't figure it out alone just by watching, let's say, Olympic athletes growing, right? Like doing swimming or, competing. So in my university years, when I went to university, the first year of university, we had an option. It was a much bigger city. And at that time, Poland was out of communist regime and it was starting to boom. We could pick swimming as a class, which I did. So then I got some coaching and mentoring in like a professional, not a full Olympic pool, but like professional pool, university pool, from somebody who definitely knew how to swim and was an expert in teaching. And that 1 year, starting at, I can float in the water, but I'm scared of deep water because I don't trust myself that I can swim enough to safety if I start drowning. I went from that skill level to swimming comfortably a kilometer and a half. And in miles, I guess it's like, what is it? A mile? I don't remember what it is in miles. But I think it's like a mile, over a mile. Kilometer and a half would be like over a mile, maybe a mile and a half, without stopping, non-stop, without actually stopping. In a year, just having, I think it was maybe one class for an hour or hour and a half. This is how much I progressed by getting my skills deeper and focusing with an expert, somebody who guided me and so on. That was the progress. Now, I stopped there because my, ambition definitely wasn't to become an Olympic swimmer. It was, my ambition was, I just want to be able to swim comfortably, not be too scared in the deep water. And if I wanted to go on vacation, I could go with friends and not stay on the beach all the time. So that was enough for me. But let's say if I wanted to go further and compete, I would need to deepen that skill, right? And I had good basics. I started getting some technique and so on, but I would need to go deeper, okay? So for me today, like what I want to stress, the coaching today is about being strategic with your personal growth in your business as the leader of the business, and also not always going wide and learning everything just at the surface level, but going deeper in the critical skills that will take you further in your business. And here's the example. If you learn everything, surface level, then you'll be kind of know-it-all, but how do you say, like, you know it all, but you're not an expert or master of nothing, right? So let's just say social media platforms. If you wanted to be on all the social media platforms that are out there, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, LinkedIn, and whatever, and try to do it all on your own, and you'll feel overwhelmed. You won't really know any platform really well. You want to go deep and you'll just scratch the surface, right? As opposed to if you decided, so let's say we work together, you're my client, and we work on intentional marketing strategy, and we decide that part of your marketing strategy is social media, but let's just decide that you're only going to be on Instagram or Facebook or LinkedIn or Instagram or whatever, TikTok and Instagram, whatever. And then you focus that time and energy that you would have for all those platforms only on those two. And you start learning how to really, dig deeper in that platform, right? Now, you need to know marketing before that, but that's a whole different story. But if you started being an expert there, you can go further, grow your audience, and get clients much faster, let's say from social media, than trying to be everywhere, okay? So going deeper in your skill set and self-development is so much more effective and so much more impactful than trying to do it all, trying to learn it all, right? Less is more, as they say. Now, I really believe that then you have certain skills that are only effective when you have certain foundational skills learned as well. So, for example, if you wanted to be a rocket scientist or like a physicist, you need to have basic math, or not even basic, but you have to have certain math level down really good, right? To become a master in something. So it's the same in business. In order to be proficient and effective with marketing your business in any platform or any type of digital marketing strategy, you need to understand first the philosophy behind marketing, behind sales, how people make decisions, how people buy, what are the different, understand certain options that you have, and then choose some that, that speak to you, right? And the more you understand how marketing works, how sales works, how people, make decisions, the more you can get the more benefits, I guess, you can get out of the marketing platform or the social media platform that you choose to be as part of your marketing strategy. Okay. Now, I'm not sure if anybody sees me. So if you are live with me here, let me know. Whoops. I want to make sure that you're I'm just gonna turn this here. So for example, in my own business, every quarter, and sometimes I don't even change every quarter, but every quarter I do an evaluation of the skills that I want to, grow myself in, or the skills I want to deepen, because I might have some foundational, maybe I'm even advanced, but I want to become master of the skills that I need in order to take my business to the next level, right? So for example, one skill that I have been working on for now a couple of years, and I continue to do that, is copywriting, right? Because I like it. I like to write copy. I like to think, I always, like, even as a child, I wanted to write a book. But it doesn't mean that only because I like it and I wanted to write, I had the skill. I didn't. When I started my business, I had some business writing ability, but copywriting is completely different. So I started learning that as soon as I, started my business, and practicing and going deeper and deeper and getting to a certain level, and then learning from experts to the next level, and picking coaches that I had who actually teach that skill. So not only other skills, but making sure that whomever I pick as a coach teaches the copywriting as well, so I can deepen my knowledge in it. And right now it stays completely. So it's not something like really going deep in a skill can create such a great results for you in compound effect, as opposed to, okay, I'll read 1 or 2 books on that skill, I'll implement it a little bit, and then I'm moving to the next. Because that doesn't create mastery in certain skills, right? And as a business owner, in order to grow and attract more clients, for me, I know I might be biased, I'm a business coach, but for me, being a CEO and leader of your business, some of the core skills you should learn is definitely marketing and sales, right? Because when you have your business, you're always doing marketing and sales, no matter what. And even if you become a bigger business, when you outsource certain things, when you can, invest in paid advertising without understanding basics of marketing, basics of sales, and the philosophy, you'll be losing a lot of money down the line trying to figure out the advertising, and you'll be relying only on others to tell you what's right and what's not, instead of you knowing that and then directing people you hire in the ads or copy or your brand voice, what do you want to project, and so on. Okay. So I 100% believe in self-development. I truly know that without you growing your skills, your business will not grow. But I also teach my clients how to grow your skills strategically and go, again, less, make it more, by strategically picking skills that they need to grow in and then going deeper with them, right? And the way I think about it is there's 3 areas you want to invest in your personal development as a business owner. One is definitely your business skills, right? So being a CEO, making effective decisions, marketing and sales, whatever else, maybe copywriting, maybe digital marketing, whatever you decide is important to you. The second set of skills, or the second area of personal development that you want to do, is the area of your expertise, the area where you help your clients. So if you're a service provider, and let's say you're a web designer, of course, you want to continue updating and deepening your skills in design, right? Maybe specializing, maybe just getting really good at a certain type of design or whatever. If you're a product-based business, you want to, and you're producing your own products, then of course you want to keep improving on those products and learning about new ingredients, new ways to ship, new ways to, I don't know, package, whatever, right? And then the third area you want to be growing is you as a leader, as a human being, making sure that you function well. So it might be in your physical health, it might be in your nutrition, it might be in your, high performance and time management and so on. So the way to be, to reach your full potential as a human being allows you to reach your full potential as a CEO as well. Okay, so those are the three areas that you want to be strategically growing your skills, strategically investing in your personal development. And I'm not saying you have to do it all at once. Again, strategically meaning knowing when you need what and how deep you go in certain areas, right? Just like I gave you the example with swimming, right? I wanted to be a swimmer that doesn't drown the moment they go into the water, but I didn't want to be an Olympic athlete either, right? So at some point of my skill development, I stopped going deeper and I just started maintaining what I had, right? So it's not always, you don't have to go deep on every single skill to become like the master or one of the best in the world, but you want to go get to certain depth that enough for you to grow your business, and then maybe you can outsource those type of activities that those skills help you to people who are at a higher level of mastering that skills, but you understand it enough to be able to direct them, to be able to know if the results that they're creating for you are the ones that you know or not, to be able to troubleshoot and understand what they're doing, right? Because you're the CEO of the business, you're the leader, and ultimately nobody else will run the business for you but you. Right? All right. So that's it for today. I can't see, I don't know. I can't see any questions here in the chat today, so it's probably some technology issue. But what I will do is, if you have any questions in terms of maybe what skills you should be developing, or maybe you are developing but you're not sure if those are the right skills, or whatever other coaching you would like to receive today, type them up in the comments. And what I will do, I will go in there and we'll have a conversation in the chat, just because somehow I can't see today anything, and I'm not sure why that's happening. All right, everybody. So thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow. We'll talk in another topic, and I will be available to coach you or anything you want to be coached on in your business. All right. Have a fantastic afternoon. Bye.